Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got Hartford facing Los Angeles. So Hartford wins the tip. Malone kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Well, that was quick. You got to leave some guys back on the tip-off. Otherwise, it can turn right into a fast break, as we just saw.
Now the starting group for Hartford. Malone is out there with Carter. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Kareem. And it's Iverson in at the point guard.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And that's...
Oh! Oh, man!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay. Jordan dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Drexler drives in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
Here's Bird. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Shots good by Drexler.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Full credit goes to him on that one, Greg. I mean, the defense played pretty good position, but just couldn't do much about it. That's just better offense that time.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Bird kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Hartford.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket, and you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Abdul-Jabbar with it. Picked up by Malone. O'Neal dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Shaq. There's the pass to Johnson. And Kareem throws it down.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
It's blocked by Shaq. They retain possession. Malone drives in. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Outside to Weber. Goes back up. Ewing. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Hartford going with a whole new group out there.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Wade. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Wade's got his first points of the game.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
And then Wade slams it in.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Wade kicks to LeBron. Lets it go from 11. The kick out to Westbrook. Westbrook double teamed. Weber, the pass to Ewing. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Drops in the tray. James has got himself on the board with three there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team. That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Rose dishes to Nowitzki. 4 seconds left. Just 3 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Russell Westbrook out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Worthy. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Walton in at the center position. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Hartford. We've got Allen. D-Wade out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Ewing. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4. Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Worthy. Kicks it out to Johnson. Right side Worthy.
Oh, man.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The jump hook, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Wade. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love. For Hartford, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Shaq is checked in for Los Angeles. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Here's Jordan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The drive by Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock too.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Johnson. Allen with the rebound. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Wade kicks to Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friend.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Love. Bird comes in for James Worthy. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Michael Jordan. Rose passes to Nowitzki. Wade with it. Guarded now by Shaq.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook comes in for Johnson.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The drive by Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. He feeds it to James. Nowitzki with the steal. Allen kicks to Nowitzki. There's the dish to Wade. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. And there it is for them.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
They grab their own miss.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ewing's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Weber in for Larry Bird. Westbrook drives in. And a missed layup. Hartford on offense. Trailing by 2. It's deflected. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first free throw of the game. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Carter's got 5 points so far.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And out of bounds as Hartford gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Iverson dishes to Malone. Good D by Westbrook. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless unable to slow him down.
Bird out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Shaq in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And here's Iverson outside. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Carter with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And it's Hartford on the break. Iverson against Johnson. Carter kicks to Malone. Back to Carter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Drexler with the steal. Iverson passes to Malone. The drive by Iverson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Iverson's got his first basket.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
Bird. Los Angeles with another miss. Hartford on offense. It's a 1-point game.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Abdul-Jabbar with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Drexler dishes to Malone. 2 points. That one goes. And now it's a 3-point Hartford lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And here's Bird for 3. Again, the miss by Bird.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Carter on the wing. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Malone. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Malone's got 6 points in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Weber. Up and in on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Hartford on. Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Both free throws good from Ewing.
And really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Malone kicks to Iverson. Kicks it out to Drexler. Here's Carter. Here's Malone. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Weber pulls it in. Los Angeles trails by 8.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
For Los Angeles, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. LeBron's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Iverson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Ewing the pass to Wade. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Iverson. Outside Carter. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Hartford on top. As they end the third quarter on a 20-7 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. On the floor for Hartford, they've got Howard. Johnson is out there with Nowitzki. And it's Rose, and it's Allen, and the 2. And the dunk by James.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Rose, and James pulls it down.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call, Hartford the foul. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Hartford.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Shack's checked in for Walton. Los Angeles trails by 6. And the basket by Johnson.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Rose dishes to Allen. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. And a switch here also for Hartford. Ewing's checked in for Dwight Howard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Rose kicks to Allen, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Los Angeles trails by 6. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Rose. Wasted no time on that one.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
For the 3. Second shot opportunity. Ewing misses.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Down low. Here's Jordan. And just miss after miss right now. From deep three-point range. That's good from Allen on the assist by Johnson.
Timeout.
And it's 6 points for Allen. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 12. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Jordan buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Rose kicks to Allen. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Here's Rose, and the layup falls. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
The drive-by.
Oh! That athletic.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow! Are you? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kevin Love's checked in for Shaq. Walton comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. James Worthy's checked in for Bird. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Johnson. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What a game for Rose. 15 points. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Shaq's checked in for Love. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Walt. Bird, he's checked in for James Worthy. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Johnson against Rose. Knocked away. Johnson dishes to Nowitzki. Pass to Rose. Johnson for three. Misses the shot. And so it's Hart